Well, hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us on Logistics Executive TV. I'm joined today by a gentleman who's going to brief us on a very exciting pharma 5-day event here in the Gulf in Abu Dhabi. Significant event in terms of the depth and length and the sort of content and the people that are going to be involved in it. So without further ado, I'd like to introduce a good friend of ours, Fabrice Panza from Etihad Cargo, the head of cold chain globally for Etihad Cargo. Hey, Fabrice, how are you doing?
Hey, Kim. Very good. Thanks a lot for the introduction.
Good to see you again. Run to many events around the world in the last few years. Fabrice, tell us about the event. You guys, Etihad Cargo, I believe, are major sponsors and partners with this event. Give us a heads up on what the event is, who's going to be involved, and when we can expect to see it.
Absolutely. Thanks a lot, Kim. Well, we have an excitement over there since a few months because we've been participating a lot, in bridging many of the stakeholders of any pharma supply chain. So the why initially is, why did we create this Pharma Supply Chain Masterclass? Is because we've seen during the pandemic that really cooperation and collaboration were and are key, right? So we've been talking a lot to government bodies, we as Etihad Cargo, we as a Hope Consortium, and we've been addressing to different communities. And this is where, precisely in Belgium, through the active participation and input of Pharma.aero, we've been participating last year to the first ever Pharma Supply Chain Masterclass in Antwerp. We decided to go further, and we have signed an MOU with the Belgium pharma community. This MOU resulted into hosting the second Pharma Supply Chain Masterclass over here in Abu Dhabi. The main concept is very simple. It's when academics meets business.
So, and that's really interesting concept that you're going to go for 5 days. It's a masterclass. It's I think I read somewhere as where academia meets operations or meets industry, and it's quite unique. We've never seen anything of this depth before. You mentioned Hope Consortium, which has been very prominent in the GCC, the Gulf region, during the pandemic. Give us a bit of a heads up on what the Hope Consortium is.
You're right. I mean, the Hope Consortium is a unique co-creation in which, as Etihad Cargo, we've been participating a lot. It has been spearheaded by the Department of Health of Abu Dhabi, and it composed of the main stakeholders of the pharma supply chain. Over the last 2 years, we've been capable together to handle more than 260 million doses, principally of COVID-19 vaccines, to more than 60 countries worldwide. So the Hope Consortium has really helped Abu Dhabi vision and willingness in saving lives.
Excellent. So, and of course, Hope Consortium, as I said, has been a major play here during the pandemic itself. But I see that those companies are collaborating for other events moving forward because, of course, we've got this rolling pandemic effect going on around the world. So no doubt that's going to be coming into play continuously through the next months, and hopefully not years, but certainly months. Fabrice, tell me a little bit about what sort of content you're going to be having over this period for the masterclass, and some of the caliber of the types of people that are going to be involved.
Sure, Kim. I mean, you got a point. I guess we all benefit also from these last 2 years in terms of what did we really learn? Did we learn any lessons during the pandemic? And I guess that this Pharma Supply Chain Masterclass is really something that we are keen on working on, because we will go through the main topics. We will share as a community. So once again, being academics, being business, being government bodies, we will have highly expert speakers animating the 5 days long, and we will be focusing on the main topics of the pharma supply chain. Okay. One of them, and the first one being data. What is the data as a value for the future? How can we really have, a better usage of the data. The second day is fully dedicated to economic modeling. And we will have experts from the industry, but also from the university showcasing their studies. We will have a dedicated day purely on packaging. The importance of packaging when it comes to pharma supply chain. Yep. We will then dedicate another day to emergency and crisis. And the last topic is sustainability, because all of that, of course, has to be sustainable.
Sure. Well, we're looking forward to it. I'll be down there covering for, we're a media partner with you folks. So we'll be down there for at least a couple of days. I want to get back from Sydney at that time. Why don't you give us a bit of a heads up on the type of organisations that you're looking to encourage to come and join and participate in the 5 days, or for part of the 5 days?
Yes, absolutely. We have a very limited amount of seats nowadays available, but I really encourage you to come to register. We can share with you easily the links in order to get these registrations. And after the 5 days, by the way, you will receive a real certificate, because it's participating. If you're doing an MBA, for instance, you will have some points for that MBA.
Oh, really?
It's an official masterclass. It is, really. Okay. We will go through workshops. We will be creating white papers. We will be organizing very nice site visits over here in Abu Dhabi. And I can tell you at Etihad Cargo, we are super excited because we have new announcements in place. If I can give you just to tease it a bit, Etihad Cargo Pharma Life product has been developing a lot over the last 2 years. We will be visiting a new pharma center for Etihad Cargo. We will be talking about Etihad Cargo's sustainable approach for the coming years. As well as talking very precisely on the Pharma Corridor 2.0 that we launched between Brussels and Abu Dhabi. So lots of exciting news and lots of concrete work.
Absolutely. Well, I know you guys won a lot of awards over the last couple of years for the work that you've been doing, both as Etihad and also as part of our consortium. So kudos to all your folks for that. Look, give us a bit of a heads up again on the dates. Where is the event going to be actually held? And as I say, when is it?
Yeah, sure. So it's very soon. It's in September in Abu Dhabi, within Khalifa University, from the 5 to the 9 of September.
Okay, awesome. And I think we've got the dates and the links down here below us for the event. Fabrice, fantastic. Good to see this sort of initiative happening. We certainly look forward to being there. We certainly encourage industry participants right throughout the supply chain for joining. Fabrice Panza, Etihad, Cold Chain Global, thanks so much for joining us, and we look forward to seeing you again soon.